Hi guys, I hope you guys have had an amazing Thanksgiving. And if you're Black Friday shopping, if you're Black Friday shopping, I hope that you are finding all the good deals and you're not getting beat up at stores. The last time that I went Black Friday shopping, I was at Walmart. Maybe that was the problem, but I was at Walmart and there was like this lady walking around the store and she was just like talking about beating up this other lady that she like didn't even know. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like I can't do this. I'm not Black Friday shopping ever again. And I haven't gone since then. And honestly, like I feel like there's some good deals, but if they're like a really good deal, they're always the ones that are like super hard to like get your hands on. And I'm not aggressive enough to like fight someone for it. And so I'm just like, whatever. I did buy something online. I don't want to say it too loud because I don't want my kid to hear me, but I did buy something online already that was on sale and I saved like $50. So that was nice. But anyways, I was trying to decide what I was going to do for this video. And I was thinking I would do a red lip for the holidays because I think like a really pretty red lip is just so classic and classy and fun. And it's like the holiday season and to dress up in like a really cute outfit and have like a poppin' red lip is so festive. But then I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to do something else. So I posted a picture of my ex-husband, who's also my boyfriend. Weird, right? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to talk about that because divorce is so common and relationships are hard. And I know a couple people, like our close friends, knew that we were dating again, but then there's a lot of people that didn't know that we were dating. And they're kind of like, what? Like, you're dating your ex? And so I thought I'd just address it. I think it's like a very valid subject, and I think it's a very relevant situation, just for like the common, the common peeps. I think it's super common. And so, yeah. Me and Kev started dating almost 10 years ago. I was 18 and he was 20 at the time. We ended up getting married when I was 20 and he was 22. And we fought all the time. Like we fought so hard. So bad. We were just always fighting and we were both super young. We had kind of been thrown into this situation and we were different. We were definitely different and we could not stop fighting. And it was like not a healthy fight. It was very unhealthy and it was very draining for both of us. And I think one of the biggest things too was that it was in front of our child. We have Mariah, he's almost 7. But it was really bad. And I remember like there was moments when we would fight and then we'd look at each other and be like, oh, Mariah just saw that whole thing. And that is just not healthy for a baby. And so we got divorced in 2013. It took me a really long time to decide that was the course that I was going to take. And I was very careful and I was very prayerful about it. And once I felt like I got my answer, I pulled the trigger. So we got divorced. It's been a little over 3 years now. And we both went our separate ways. We totally went separate ways. We both grew and evolved in life in our different ways, and we both had different experiences. We both went and dated other people, and we had relationships where we got close to significant others, and we went through breakups. And I think during that whole process, I knew as a person there was no way that I was going to kind of create a relationship with my ex-husband and the father of my child that was negative. I didn't want to hold on to negative vibes, and so we really tried to be supportive and like loving, and we really became best friends during our divorce. We threw out all of the stresses and all of the fights that we were having when we were married, and we really nurtured a friendship. And I think during those years we both came to realize and came to appreciate how unconditional and just real our relationship was, and how we were always there for each other at the end of the day, whether he pissed me off or vice versa, because trust me, there was plenty of that. There was plenty of fighting when we were divorced too, but it was just like at the end of the day we always came back, and it was like, I love you, I want you to be happy, yada yada. And so that's kind of how it happened, guys. So we went to Disneyland in March. I think that's when the idea of actually trying to be exclusive was born. We didn't act on it right away. Like I said, we're both dating other people. We've had other relationships. And I think just over the past, whatever many months, 8-9 months since March, we've just kind of come close. And I think when you are out there and you're older and you're dating, you realize that everybody has baggage. Everybody does, guys. You realize that relationships are hard. They are hard. Every relationship takes work. If you think that your significant other is unique in the fact that they have issues or they have baggage, or you have to work a little bit harder at your relationship to always feel butterflies, you're not alone. Everybody feels like that. And I promise you, like, even the people that seem like the most perfect couple, or that seem like they're the happiest, or just look like they have their ish together, don't get me wrong, there's definitely people out there that live a happier life because they make better choices. But everybody has to work at their relationship, and everybody has something that they can continue to work on, and everybody has some type of baggage. So I think we just got to the point where we're like, you know what? Like, we keep coming back to each other, and why? Why do we keep coming back to each other? Why do we keep this like real love and connection and like friendship and support for like each other? And if we are doing that, why are we not trying to like have a relationship? We already have a son, and we know that it's love. We know that we really love each other, and so why not try to have a relationship? So we have just ventured in to that exclusive relationship in the last couple of weeks, and it has not been flawless. We have had our arguments and our disagreements, but I think now, like as adults, we have learned how to argue a lot more responsibly, a lot more kinder. We're not like trying to just like tear each other down or like piss each other off. Like, we understand that why are we arguing? Like, there's a reason that we're arguing. What's the disagreement? How can we compromise with each other so that we're both feeling happy? And I honestly feel like that's the best thing that you can do for your relationship, is realize that a relationship is honestly, it's a machine that you have to oil, and you have to give and you have to take. And you need a spouse or a significant other that is willing to do that with you back and forth. And that's how healthy relationships are born and maintained. And I think that if you can always try to be like the more selfless one in the relationship, and you can always try to, do something for your significant other that is going to help them realize that, oh, he really cares about me because, he's doing this for me, or vice versa, that is where healthy, happy relationships happen, is when you're both sacrificing and you're both trying to let the other person know that you do care through actions and through words, and everybody's love language is different. And I think also recognizing that, and again, trying to accommodate those differences between the two of you in your relationship, is a very healthy practice. And it's, going to help you have a better relationship. So if anybody out there is like struggling in their relationship and they're considering divorce, I can't say that I regret our divorce, because we grew so much. And I don't know if we were capable of that when we were younger, to kind of look outside of our situation and grow the way that we have. But just know that every relationship is hard, and that the people that you love are worth fighting for. I think that there are certain situations where there's something like floating on the screen. I don't know if you guys saw that, or if that was just in real life. I don't know. Anyways, I totally lost what I was saying. But every relationship's hard, you guys. I think if there's abuse, or there's cheating, or there is hardcore addictions, that maybe sometimes it's better to walk away. If it's hurting you or your child. But I think for like other situations where there's fighting and there's lack of understanding, or, there's selfishness on someone's part, it's so much more rewarding and so amazing when you guys can kind of step aside and realize that maybe we have these issues in our relationship, but love is bigger than that. Love is about sacrifice, and it's about serving other people. This video is getting kind of long, so I'm going to cut it off. But I remember when I was married, before I was married, my parents were giving me advice, and they told me that as long as you are always trying to serve your spouse, you will have a happy marriage. And that is so true. You're going to go through ups and downs where you feel super in love with your spouse, and you're going to have days where you're like, ew, you're bugging me, go away. But I think if you're always trying to serve the other person, and you're always trying to put their needs and their wants before your own to a healthy degree, that you'll have a good relationship. And relationships are honestly, they're worth work, and they're worth fighting for. So we are not jumping back in. We are not engaged or married or having a baby or anything like that. But we're trying, and love is worth it. And maybe it will turn out amazing for us, and maybe we will realize, you know what, we're still too different. But I hope that you guys fight for the love that you have, and that you try your hardest to be selfless and to serve the people around you that you love. So my next video is probably going to be Motivational Monday, and after that I am going to do a red holiday lip. So I will go over what I'm wearing today, and then I'm probably going to mix in like a deeper red and maybe even some like sparkles that you could wear to like a holiday party or out on like a holiday night. So I'm excited. If you watch this video, thanks. I would love for you to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave your comments and your questions and your love and your experience below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.